Check. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. All right, so this is going to be part 2 to me doing this minor book study, somewhat, of Magickal Attack by Gordon Winterfield. The last video, I read a section that was titled "The Right to Attack." All right. It was more about your right to use these forces to bring about your justice. All right. So this next part I'm going to read. It's going to be the process of magic. All right. So the author, I don't know how well you can see, but anyway, the author, he has written this book in 7 different sections. Section 1 is the process of magic. Section 2 is preparation and protection. Section 3 are the lesser rituals of attack. Section 4, the workings of silence. Section 5, the greater rituals of attack. Section 6, disruption magic. Section 7, the end of war. All right, so give me just a second and we can get into it. All right, in the meantime.
This is a war, man. This is the opening stage of World War III, man. Shut the fuck up!
I'm fucking tired of hearing you talk bullshit, man. I'm tired of you trying to rev everybody up. What are you gonna do, college boy? And you, Eric, and you don't even got your GED. 2 fucking dumbasses together.
I'm gonna make war, man.
That's right, man. A race war.
On who?
On the fucking niggers. On the fucking race traders. On the fucking everybody.
Who? Why you testing me, man? Huh?
Remy, you ever shot somebody before? Actually, better yet, you ever shoot a piece of meat? Seen what bullets do to flesh. Them fucking niggers out there, them fucking little monkeys, those gangbangers, are training every fucking day and every night, shooting each other. They're ready for war. But are you? If it all went down today, which one of you would have the balls to shoot a nigger?
All right. Section 1, the process of magic. Hatred, anger, and jealousy are your friends when working this magic, but you do not want to stay with them for too long. Magickal attack is an emotional process that leaves you cleansed. Anything else should be considered a failure. When a ritual is complete, do not leave yourself filled with anger, or your enemy has won a great victory over you. You are aiming to bring about peace. At the end of every war, the enemies sit around the table to confront the practicalities of peace. You may be spared the discomfort of sitting with your enemy, but you are aiming for peace. The magic has not been of sufficient efficiency to be called a success if your enemy continues to enrage and inflame your emotions. Your enemy should be rendered unable to cause you any more discomfort. Friendship can arise from enmity, but this is a rare occurrence and should not be sought directly, as it can lead to a weakening of your position. Your aim is to silence, bind, or punish your enemy so that you experience peace. This magic will relieve the hatred, anger, or jealousy that you feel. If you harbor fantasies of loathing your enemy to the grave, you are committing yourself to a life of unnecessary suffering. When your enemy becomes irrelevant, impotent, and incapable of stirring your emotions, that is true victory. When working this magic, you will be required to connect with your darkest emotions. You will experience what you are feeling fully and then transmute it to another feeling. Do not deny your hatred and anger, but let it come forth and perform alchemy on it with this magic until its potency is reduced to a gentle calm. From this place of neutrality, you will be free to continue with your life as the magic works great acts of wrath on your behalf. You may have cause to wonder which of the two is stronger, magical attack or protection. That answer is that neither has inherent strength, nor is its strength particularly influenced by the experience or will of the occultist working the magic. The answer comes in the form of will and persistence. If you attack for longer than the person puts up protection, your magic will be effective. Consider also that most people do not have access to magical protection. When you attack your enemy, it is unlikely that any magical protection is in place. If the enemy you are at war with is a knowledgeable occultist, thus magic will work against all but the most creative protection. If your enemy does have such protection in place, be aware that even the most practiced occultists may let their guard down when they again feel safe. You will find an opportunity to strike. It can become a war of attrition when you are in conflict with the practiced occultist. This is more unusual than you would expect. Most people do not have the first inclination to protect themselves against magic and will be hammered into submission by the first hint of a curse. Magical attack takes effort, and those who attack idly will become idle with boredom. You may find it fruitless to waste energy on an attack when you can be making money and enjoying life. Let me read that again. You may find it fruitless to waste energy on an attack when you could be making money and enjoying life. In these circumstances, protection will always win. Those who attack out of a need for justice have inexhaustible energy, and in such circumstances, an attack cannot fail. Alright, to keep from going too crazy with the length of the video, we're gonna stop right there. Again, this is a fascinating book. The piece, it almost reads, it puts me in the mind of like Robert Greene's 48 Laws of Power. And Robert Greene's 33 Strategies of War, right? Where he writes with the same kind of vigor from almost the same perspective, only Only that he's not suggesting using magic specifically. He is, and he definitely talks about utilizing your dark energy in those books. I think those books are more acceptable because he's not specifically talking about doing any magic to use some demons or any other powerful spirits to work your will. Though he is writing about using the dark side of your subconscious mind, which is probably more of the same than different. But anyway, that's just what this puts me in the mind of. I wanted to break into this book because a lot of the channel, a lot of it is based on a lot of positive magic and positive techniques that you can use to manifest this or that, you know what I'm saying? But we all have a dark side, and we all have access to the dark side. I felt like this would be a good read just to kind of shift a little bit on the channel and to deal with reality at the same time, right? Because let's face it, like, people is getting attacked every day on all different levels. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, Magickal Attack by Gordon Winterfield.